Kindly take a look at this point and see how Oshiomole's arrogance and lack of tact led to his potential political downfall. Oshiomhole was suspended by his ward chairman as a member of the party and not as chairman, and he didn't take it serious. In fact, he dismissed them. Instead of vacating it or appealing it, he continued acting as national chairman of the party. Instead, he chose to suspend them and supplant them, ward, local government and state schools of the party in Edo, and set up a parallel school. But the Anselm Ojezua led ESCO was the authentic state party chairman, and he has court order to that effect, which has not been vacated, and he also occupies the recognized secretariat of the party. Oshiomhole needed to go back to his ward and appeal the decision to suspend him so that the suspension could be lifted, but that is now late as the ward chairman is loyal to the Ojezua-led ESCO, who was in turn loyal to Governor Obaseki. The last time APC had a National Executive Committee (NEC) meeting was in 2018, yet the constitution of the party mandates that NEC meetings shall be held 4 times a year. It is mandatory. Yet Oshiomhole has not called any NEC meeting since the one that was held to produce Buhari. He knew if he called it, they might turn it to a mini convention and sack him. And during that last NEC meeting, it was decided that each state could decide the mode of primary election they liked and then get back to the normal office, to the national office of the party, who would now appoint officials to supervise the primary. That was what they did in Kogi, Bayelsa, and that was why the Edo APC decided they didn't want direct primaries. The last 2 conventions held by the party were the one that produced Oshiomhole himself as national chairman and the one that ratified Buhari as candidate in December 2018 for the 2019 presidential election. In fact, the one that produced him was not conducted by him. He personally appointed Larry Issa Onilu as National Publicity Secretary and Bulama as National Secretary. Yet these guys were supposed to be elected via a mini convention, while their deputies should act until they were duly elected. Technically, these officials are not recognized by the law as they were not products of a mini convention of the party. Now, what has flawed Oshiomhole was that suspension by an unknown ward chairman of his party in his hometown. Like my brother Akinloye, NG, told me, in party politics, after the national chairman of a party, the most powerful but mainly unknown is the ward chairman. My take, and this is why Eze Yamu has to go back to his APC ward and apply for waiver. The ward chairman will forward it to the local government chairman of the zone, chairman of the party, who will send it to state and then zonal and then to national secretariat. Then the National Working Committee (NWC) would meet, send it to NEC for ratification. PDP has quickly held their own emergency NEC so they could grant waiver to Obaseki if he joins them. Without waiver, as a new entrant, you are not qualified to contest. So Oshiomhole should go and beg his ward chairman, who might even be an ordinary vulcanizer doing politics as part-time. Oh my goodness. The problem we have in this country is that we would know the right thing, but they don't follow due process. Even at that level, they know everything, but yet they just want to do the things or the other way around because they will believe that, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? This said, do you know who I am? Who I am? That is what is causing problem in this country. Nobody will want to follow due process. See what happened yesterday. Almost 4 or 3 chairman, acting national chairman, emerged because nobody wants to follow the right thing. Everybody wants to cut corner. They want to go against they go against the laid down principles. How can that work? How can that go? It's impossible. So at the end of the day, what we are supposed to do straight, that is not supposed to be causing headache. Everybody will not be running scatter, which is not supposed to be. At the end of the day, they will still come back and do that same thing. If they now see that some people have been able to get their antics and their shenanigans what we are supposed to do straight. This is it. Do it. No, they want to be cutting corners, doing things in an abnormal way. In an abnormal way. So you want to tell us that Oshomole never knew all of these things? He never knew all of these things. And I could hear when people were saying that time they was suspended, that the court said no, the suspended is not going to hold. Everybody was saying, who is that ward leader or ward whatever chairman, that ordinary ward chairman will not suspend Oshomole for what, this and this and that. But at the end of the day, it's played that Okechukwu Osita has been saying it, that this run around of Oshomole, that they should be careful so that it will not affect them later. They are even lucky now that the court did not even say anything. Now, if had it been they've already done election, do you know that they would have cancelled the election, that the Oshomole that led the whole thing, you know, it's not supposed to be the person. They are even lucky that at this age and time, or this period, that is when his suspension, court opposed his suspension. It would have been very, very bad for him. Very, very bad for the party as well. So tell me now that they don't know simple things to follow, simple procedures. You want to tell me they don't know? No. They are the ones that will make the law. They will flout it. They will believe that, oh, this law is not for people like us. You know, it's for people like you. That is their attitude. That is their character. Okay, let's see what people are saying here. Someone said Oshomole is doomed and gone forever. Oh, General Osho Baba, I weep for you. Political coffin, political quit notice, dazed, perplexed, downfolded. A broken bottle cannot be reassembled. Just resign. Your leadership style is characterized with crisis, confusions, complaints, having issues with your party stalwarts, igniting crisis in your home base, despite cautions from your monarchs. You can imagine. But I think the honorable thing is to do is for him to resign. It's lead by force. Just to resign with all the problem. The problem is just too much. Since he assumed office, a month after he assumed office, that was when this whole wala started. Oshomole must go. Oshomole must go. How many times? For somebody who is reasonable, you just resign and let everything go. But no, they won't do it. If you have that integrity, no, they won't do it. He will not do it. David and Goliath, do you remember the story? Oshomole is so aggressive. Period. Okay, short man are generally troublesome. No, it's not so. It is better to let the noise and pomposity of pride be laid to rest. How are the mighty falling? Tell it not in Iyamo. Publish it not in Edo. Okay, he's a gunner. This is a well thought out analysis of the predicament of Oshomole and the way forward for him in Edo politics. Nothing will happen. No court can remove a national chairman of a party. It's only neck. It's temporary thing. Judges are only being induced with bribe to make such a sycophant meant. That's what somebody is saying. And someone said, Oshomole's political obituary had been sanctioned by unknown ward chairman who's politically unsecured in the village. Someone said, check the extant law and how they operate. And you think so that Oshomole cannot be removed? Never you underrate anyone. Nobody is useless in a society. Everybody has a role to play in life. Gone, gunner, goddess. How are the mighty falling? Pride goeth before a fall. Okay. If really the man does not have or the ward chairman does not have that power, it wouldn't have gone to this extent in the first place. Never. It shouldn't have gone to this extent. So it's just not being able to do the right thing. And I remember we've learned that the man that first introduced himself as the acting national chairman, the Giadom, he has resigned. But at the end of the day, where did he get all of those things from? He was talking about law. We were asking who is supposed to be in charge. What are the things that they have put in place that if so happens, what will take over? Everything they have laid down rules, which Ajimobi is supposed to be the next acting national chairman. In the case of this Oshiomole'S suspension, we are not even talking of the person that even led to what led to the suspension. The mantle falls on Ajimobi, but because of his condition, somebody must just be take that responsibility till he comes back to take over his position as an acting position. Before we know, we started hearing different this thing, because they call themselves elderly people yet, or mature people yet, they don't do things rightly. At the end of the day, these are the things they are going to be teaching the younger ones, that go and start from the scratch, go and be learning what, if somebody who is just coming from nowhere, just, we have not even been in politics, can be leader in this country. See the ones that they've gathered all manner of experiences. What you can now see how they are playing out, all the experiences. All the experiences are useless, because as far as I'm concerned, there's a lay down principle, you don't follow it, and you are telling us we have experience. Why doing all manner of things? The law that you have put in place, you scatter everything. So guys, let's say your opinion on this matter. Thank you.